In 2019, scientists pulled up a core of mud from a Norwegian fjord that contained something impossible: perfectly preserved human DNA from 2,000 years before the Vikings. This discovery wasn't just shocking because of what they found, it was shocking because it completely rewrote what we thought we knew about ancient Nordic civilization. Hey everyone, welcome back to Arnie's Brain Train, where we make the mysteries of science fun. Today, we're diving deep into the mud to uncover some mind-blowing secrets that will change how you think about history forever. But before we get into these incredible discoveries, let's quickly break down what a fjord actually is. Imagine a massive glacier slowly carving out a deep valley over thousands of years, like a giant ice knife cutting through rock. When that glacier melts, the ocean floods in, creating a deep, narrow inlet with steep cliffs on either side. That's a fjord. And these unique formations turn out to be perfect time capsules. Now, you might be thinking, what makes these different from regular valleys or bays? Well, according to Dr. Holtedal's comprehensive study of Norwegian fjords, these aren't just any old water-filled valleys. They have a very specific shape that makes them special. Picture a bathtub with a lip at one end. That's your fjord. This deep basin can be hundreds of meters deep, but at the mouth, there's usually a much shallower threshold. This unique architecture is what makes fjords such incredible preservation chambers. When objects sink to the bottom of a fjord, they get buried in fine mud layers that seal them off from oxygen and bacteria. This means everything from wooden ships to ancient leather shoes can survive for thousands of years in nearly perfect condition. The deeper we go into these mud layers, the further back in time we travel. Recent studies have shown that these mud layers can accumulate at rates of up to several millimeters per year, creating a detailed timeline of history. Let's talk about how scientists actually study these mud layers. Using specialized drilling equipment, researchers can extract cores of sediment that work like a time machine. Each layer represents a specific period in history, and thanks to modern dating techniques, we can pinpoint exactly when these layers were deposited. The team at the University of Bergen uses a combination of radiocarbon dating, DNA analysis, and even magnetic field measurements to piece together the historical puzzle. Now, you've been patient, and here's where it gets really fascinating. Traditional history books tell us that the organized settlements in this region didn't begin until around 1800 BCE, but the DNA analysis from these remains show that these people were already part of a complex trading network that stretched as far as present-day Russia and Britain. The genetic markers found in the fjord mud match perfectly with samples found at trading sites thousands of kilometers away. In 2021, researchers using advanced sonar technology discovered something unprecedented in Sognefjord, Norway's longest and deepest fjord. Hidden beneath 150 meters of water and 10 meters of mud lay the remains of a complete settlement dating back to 3000 BCE. This wasn't just a few artifacts. We're talking about preserved wooden structures, tools, and even human remains. The preservation was so perfect that the scientists could even identify the types of wood used in construction and the specific tools used to work it. Using this incredible find, archaeologists have been able to reconstruct what life was like in these ancient coastal communities. The settlement showed evidence of sophisticated boat-building techniques, advanced fishing methods, and even early forms of aquaculture. This completely changes our understanding of how technologically advanced these early societies were. But these mud layers aren't just preserving artifacts, they're also keeping a detailed record of ancient climate patterns. Each layer is like a page in Earth's diary, telling us exactly what the weather was like thousands of years ago. By analyzing these layers, scientists have discovered that Norse settlements experience multiple rapid climate shifts that perfectly match up with major changes in their society. The research published shows how these communities adapted to dramatic environmental changes. The climate record preserved in fjord sediments is incredibly detailed. Scientists can identify changes in temperature, precipitation, and even storm patterns from thousands of years ago. This information is crucial for understanding how past societies dealt with climate change and what we might expect in the future. Recent studies have shown that some of these ancient climate shifts happen much more rapidly than previously thought. Today, scientists are using cutting-edge technology like ROVs, remote operated vehicles, and AI-powered sonar systems to map these underwater archives in unprecedented detail. These robots can dive deeper and stay underwater longer than human divers, allowing researchers to explore previously inaccessible areas of fjords. The latest ROV technology can even take samples and perform preliminary analysis right there on the seafloor. The future of fjord research is even more exciting. Scientists are developing new techniques to extract and analyze DNA from sediment samples, potentially allowing us to track entire ecosystems through time. New imaging technologies are making it possible to see through layers of mud without disturbing the sites, and artificial intelligence is helping to identify patterns and data that human researchers might miss. But there's also a race against time. Climate change and human activity are threatening these underwater archives. Warming waters are changing the chemical composition of fjords, and increased shipping traffic can disturb the carefully preserved layers of mud. Scientists are working hard to document and preserve as much as they can before these natural time capsules are lost forever. Perhaps the most important thing about these muddy time capsules isn't what they tell us about the past, it's what they reveal about our future. By understanding how ancient societies adapted to dramatic climate changes, we might just find solutions to our own environmental challenges. The evidence preserved in fjord mud shows us that human societies are incredibly resilient, but also that we need to pay attention to environmental warnings. The next time you see a stunning fjord photo, just remember, you're not looking at a beautiful landscape, you're also looking at one of Earth's greatest history books, one that's still being read and rewritten every day. These underwater archives are revolutionizing our understanding of human history and giving us crucial insights into our future. If you found this journey through time fascinating, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on Arnie's Brain Train for more mind-expanding adventures through science and history. Don't forget to ring that bell to stay updated on our latest episodes and leave a comment below telling us what ancient mystery you'd like us to explore next. Special thanks to our sources and the incredible scientists out there working to uncover these ancient secrets. Full references are in the description below, and we'll see you next time.